Good morning, it's Sunday morning. I think it's the 8th. Could be the 9th, I don't know, whatever Sunday is. And we are hiking out of Newfound Gap. Only been walking for about 5 minutes. Huffing and puffing already. And have no idea how far I'm gonna go today. Talk to you later. Climbing out of Newfound Gap. So far the hike out's been real pleasant. Nice even slow grade out. And there's Mosey up there checking out. Here we go with another 360 climbing out of Newfound Gap. Nice nice view, nice trail. Up until now I could hear road noise below us. I don't hear it anymore, so he must be turning away from the road. And there's a road down there and a beautiful shot of the mountain. Okay, we're still climbing up Newfound Gap. There's a little observation point here. Have no idea where we're at. And these folks, they don't know either. Where are you from?
Australia.
Australia, well.
Thank you.
Welcome to the U.S.
Oh.
We are 2.7 miles from Newfound Gap. The shelter is like right here. I don't know if we're going to stay here or if we're going to move on. I'll have to wait for Mosey to catch up. And I'm standing here with these two wonderful people from Arkansas. Look at this. That great hat. They're up here with hope they have water somewhere. Yeah, somebody's got a pack on. They're honeymooning.
Yeah, right.
Okay, so here's another 360. I don't know what the name of that hill mountain coming out of Newfound Gap is, but we're coming down off of that. We've been coming down off of that for probably a half mile maybe. And looking good here. I'm standing on Charlie's Bunion. It's about noon on Sunday. And the Aussie folks are up here. Hello. I have no idea. And I have no need to climb up on that rock. Because you know why? I want to get out of this wind. This is a little better vantage point to see Charlie's Bunion. It's right out there. And it is a heck of a drop down there. I mean, I know the camera doesn't really show drops, but it's pretty much goes straight down. If you fell over there. Okay, so we're hiking along these really narrow ridges. It's just almost just enough room for the trail. Drops off pretty far on both sides. And when you hit them, the wind just cuts right through you. So I'm running across the ridges to stay out of the wind. And hopefully the trail goes on the east side where there's no wind. On the north side it's windy, it's brutal. Because I'm all sweaty and it freezes me. Just 360 on the trail. We're about 4.5 miles from Peck shelter, which I think is where we're gonna go. I don't see Mosey behind me, but he's there somewhere. And we're doing a little climb here. Catch you later. Since we've been in the Smokies, we've been in these pine tree, spruce, a little forest every once in a while. Not a lot of them. There's one on the way into Klingman's Dome, and this is the second one, and I'm probably 6 miles out of Newfound Gap. But it's a little different. About 3.5 miles from the next shelter, and just stumbled on this little view here. Pretty nice. Okay, here's another really nice 360. We've been hiking along a lot of these ridges today, and it drops off on either side, and I mean a lot of them. Probably seems like almost a quarter of the day we've been on ridges, which are okay, nice views, but when it's windy, it's really cold. You know, you climb up and you get sweaty, then you walk across a ridge and you freeze. Yeah, this is a beautiful view. So that's the way we came from. That's south. North is over this way, and the trail goes this way. And we're about 2.2 miles from the shelter we're going to stay at. I think it's called Peck something or other. And we're going to drop down into a gap and then climb up the shelter, and then our day is done later. Okay, not to get too cynical, but I think I saw this same view back in Georgia. We're about a mile, just a little over a mile from the next shelter, so we're almost done. And there's actually a 360 to this, through these trees. And as I say, we've been walking on these ridges. I don't want to put my camera out there, it'll fall down there, but these ridges where it drops down here, and it literally drops down like right over, right here. So they're just basically trail and drop in this little hedge. In fact, if you fell in the hedge, you'd actually fall down the cliff, because the hedge actually goes out over the cliff. But we're headed that way, getting close. So we've been hiking along these skinny ridges. This one's not too bad because it's not too steep. If you fell off of there, you'd get hurt, but you wouldn't get killed or anything. But some of them are pretty steep dropping down. If you fell off, you would probably not come back. And they're about this long. You see this one's about maybe 20-25 yards long. And then we start skirting the side of the mountain. And probably in another 200 yards, we'll be on the skinny ridge again. Well, the ghost drops off pretty far down there. You probably can't tell, but that's pretty steep. That's straight down. See you later. That's pretty much, I wouldn't say straight down, but you couldn't stop yourself if you went over.
Scared.